Hello, 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 hello. Okay, hello students. Here in this video, I'm trying to solve ACT question practice problems. So this is one of the ACT set. I will try to cover as many problems as possible. The beginning is the first one. We have just 3 weeks more for the ACT test. So let's practice this. So the first question is right now here is seventh grade kind of a question. It says the Shannon walked to 1/3 on Wednesday and then another 2 3/5 miles on Thursday. That means on one day, let's do this one. First day he walked maybe 1/2, and then this is on Wednesday, and then on Thursday he walked maybe more. That is 2 3/4. The question is asking what was the total distance in miles walked during the 2 days? So all you do is just add the two numbers. Now this has to be written as, you can do two ways. I will just do write a mixed fraction first, and that is this will be 1 times 3 is 3, and then add plus 2. It means it is 1 times 3 plus 2 divide by 3, and the second one will be 2 times 5 and then plus 3 divide by the 5 stays here. So when you work this out, you get 1 times 3 is 3, 3 plus 2 is, so this will be 5/3, and this will be 2 times 5 is 10, plus 3 will be 13. Okay, now to simplify this, we need to have the common denominator. So this 5 that you see here, so let's multiply 5 here, both places. And then this 3 multiply here so that we get a common denominator, 15. So this would be 5 times 5 is 25 over 15 plus 13 times 3 is 39 plus 15. So this will give you, you will have to write this as 15 plus 25 plus 39. That will give you 30, 50, 64. I think it is 64 divided by 15. And if you do, you check with the long division, 15, 15, 15, 15 is 60. So 4 of them, 4/4/15. See, this way you can get direct C answer. The question is there another way where you can do directly also? If you see this number, the mix, everywhere there's a mixed fraction, 5/8, 2/5, 4/15. By just looking at it, you know there has to be a mixed fraction. That means the 2/3. So that means there is a 2/3 has to be added to 3/5. And this one and this two will together will be 3. So it means it is 3 plus that. So it is 3 plus 2/3 and 3/5. The only way is that you don't see no divisor for 3 and 5. There's only one divisor. So you have to multiply 5 and 5 to make it 15, and you'll have to multiply 3 and 3 to make this as 15. So that way, you know the answer is already right here. So this way also you can do. If you really want to do the whole work, 5 times 2 is 10, and this becomes 6. 6 plus 10 is 16. So you get 16 divided by 15. Okay. Sorry, this 3 times 3 is 9. So 9 plus 10 will be 19. So this is 19. So you get 3 plus and 15. We can write this as 1 plus 4/15. See? So this together is 4/15, and you get the same answer. Anyway, the best thing is see which one you can do directly. If you just adding this two, just looking at the fraction, you look at the denominator 3 and 5, and you know it has to be 15. So you can save your time and get the answer is this one. Okay. So anyways, let's go to the next. Okay, second question. So how do we simplify this? You can see we can multiply. We have to use the formula in case uh, product of power says you can always do this. So we can club the numbers together. That means 4, 3, and 2 you club together. And all the x cubes, x, x together. And the y's. But here this one does not have a y. So this is y square, the second one. And the other one is y square. So if we do this, you can get 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. Then there are how many x's here? This is a single single and there are 3 here. 3 plus 1, there are 5 of them. See, these are 2 of them and 2 of them together is 4 and you're done. So this answer is the J, this part. Question number 3 says, Mr. Wilk is a high school mathematics teacher whose salary is this much, which has 180 days. So in 180 days, he makes 33,660. And in the same school, a substitute teacher is paid per day 85. So one day, a substitute is paid $85 per day. If Mr. Wilk takes a day off without pay, and a substitute teacher is paid to teach his class, how much less does the school district pay in salary by paying the substitute teacher instead of Mr. Wilk for that particular day? That means in a whole calendar year, August, September, like this, and one day, the regular teacher wants to take a day off. Okay, maybe somewhere here he takes off, and the substitute teacher goes to his place. So per day, he substitute teacher gets this, and this the regular teacher 180 days gives this. That means one day will be how much? All you do, you'll have to do 33660, and you'll have to divide by 180. Now dividing it, the top and the bottom by, there's a 0. So divide 10 both up and down. This whole thing will be 3366 divided by 80. So you can still reduce it by dividing by 2 to make it more easier. 2 goes 9 times, 2 goes 1 times, and 1 remains, so that's 30. 2 goes 6 times 12, so 1 remaining 16, and 2 goes 8, and then 6, so you get 1, 6, 8, 6 divided by 9. If you do little calculation like 1, 6, 8, 6, and 9, 9 goes 1 times 9, that's you get 7, 8, and 9 times 8 is 72, you get 6. On this number, I made a mistake. This should be 3 here. 2 divides 3 times 6, right? So this will be 3 here. We get 3, and then 9 goes 763. So this is 187. So the regular teacher is paid 187 and the substitute is getting 85. So all you do is you subtract 85 from the regular. You do this, you get 1 or 2. The answer is this one. Hope that. Question number 4. A student has earned the following scores. So these are the out of 100 a student earned this score. What score must student get in the fifth and the final test so that his average is 80 for the 5 tests? May remember what is the meaning of average means adding 5 scores. Okay, so if these are the 5 scores, you have to add all of them, divide by 5, and you get the average is given 80. So that means when you multiply 5 both sides, so this crosses out, and your total points for 5 scores will be 5 times 8 is 40, and plus there's another 0, so it becomes 400. Now this is the fifth one is the one that you don't know. So let's put it like maybe the score as x. These are the ones you already know. All you do is add this, and if you add this, you get 223 and plus x, and then you subtract 223 from here. Okay, 223. So that means this will become 3, then 10, and cancel 10, 9. 3, 10, and 10 minus 3 is 7. And 2 from 9 is 7. And 2 from 3 is 177. I think I added up this wrong. This one, if you add up, you get you get 314. And this 314 you have to subtract from 400. I'm sorry. I'm tired. But still, I'm trying to do. So this is 400, and you're subtracting 314. If you do this little maths there, you get 86. Question number 5. Now, this is about oxygen saturation of a lake is found by dividing the amount dissolved oxygen the water lake currently has per liter by means you are dividing the dissolved oxygen capacity per liter of the water and then converting them into percent. If the lake currently has 6.5 milligram dissolved, that means 6.4 is at presently dissolved oxygen per liter, 6.4 milligrams. And then, so 64 divided by 9.5. So multiplying 10 and dividing by 10, the decimal will move one place to the right. You get 64 divided by 95. And I think they should give you a calculator build up where you just do this division. You get to 60. You get 60. This will be 0.6736. So basically, this means 0.6736. What does that basically mean? It is out of 1. That means if I move this one place, it is 6.736 divided by 10. And if I move one more place, it will be 67.36 divided by 100. So this is the percentage, 67.36%. And because it said nearest percent, so nearest means 10th place, this number. So and you can see this number is nearest percent means there should not be anything. That means it is, if you write two numbers and point, it should be 0, 0. That means this number is already smaller to 5. So this 67 stays the same and you get 67%. So this is the most easiest question. Question number 6, a rectangular lot that measures 125 feet. That means this is 125 and the other one is 180. So if this is 125, this also is 125, and this also is, all you do is just double this. So it means it's like a whole perimeter of the whole rectangle here. So it's like double of the 125 plus double of the 185 because this and this is the same. So this will be 250 and this multiply 185 multiplied by 2, 0 to 10, 1, 2 times 8, 16, 7, 1, 2 times 1 is 2, 3. You get 370. So this 370, if we add up, we get 0 to 620. Again, question number 7 is very easy question. So all you do is see this is first open the parenthesis inside. You can see this piece. Here there's nothing here. See, there's nothing here. It means it is back to b minus c plus d. Now what you do next is use the distributive property. That means A times B, then A times to the minus. This is plus, plus and minus is minus. So AC, and then plus AD. So look up where this works, and you can see, I think this is the answer. Sometimes these questions are easy, which you've been always doing. Such question you have to get all the variables on the one side. So I would add this, add 5x both sides. So adding 5x, this crosses out, this will be 11x, drop down minus 3 and the 7, and add 3 both sides. So that way, drop down 11x, you get 10 and divide by 11 both sides. You get 10 by 11 and you get done. Question number 9 says, what two numbers should be, so what two numbers should you place in the blank? Okay, so what goes here and what goes here? Now from 13, this is the first number, right? We don't know what is this. We don't know the second or the fourth one is given, which is 13. We are going to add something here, and that number we don't know what is that. I'll call it D, right? Then you have to add it one more times. D. That means to the first one, 13, you have to add D two times. So it is D plus D, and then this answer goes, you have to add three times plus D to get to 34. So that means it becomes 13 plus 3D equals 34. If you do subtract 13 both sides, you get 3D equals 21, and dividing by 3, you get 7. So that means you're going to add 7. You're adding 7, that is where you get 20. You're adding 7, you get 27. You're adding 7, and you get answer like this. So this is basically like arithmetic sequence where A1. So your explicit formula AN is A1 plus N minus 1 or D times N minus 1. If you want, you can use that also, but we are not. But it's like a common sense saying that, hey, you need to add the same number this way 3 times to get to 34. It's the same thing here also. They give you the A4. This is that A4, and this is that A1, and this is the D, which we don't know. So the first 34 is A1 is 13, and the difference is what you don't know, and N minus 1. This is the first place, second place, third place, and the fourth place. So it is 4 minus 1. So basically, you end up getting the same type of equation. 3. This is 4 minus 1 is 3, so 3D. That's what you saw here. See? Hope that helps. Question number 10. If x is a real number and it says x cube is 729, then what the heck is this? Okay, let's put if x cube. So the only way this whole thing becomes 729, okay, is if it is 9 times 9 times 9. You can say 9 times 9 is 81. 81, and if 81 times 9 is 729. The question is asked, what is x squared plus square root of x? So because from here you know that if x cube is 729, then x is cube root of 729. What am I saying? So which is x equals to. So the first thing is you have to know what it is. That x is 9. And here you put a 9 square plus square root of 9. That will be 9 square is 81 plus square root of 9 is 3. And you get 84. See how beautiful this is? You may be wondering, maybe saying, hey, how do I know that if x cube is 729? You may be thinking, how do you figure out that it has to be 9 cube only, which is 729? You can always use the tree diagram and start with 3, and you can see 3 divides 721, I think 3 to the 6, 3 4 are 12, see like this. 243. See? And again 3 goes 81, and then like this. See? So it is like 9 times 9. So you get 9, 9, and 9, like that. So you can always work out and get. But it's always good to know this cubes. So like 5 cube is is 125. 6 cube is 256. Like this. These are the ones you have to know. 7 cube is, I think it is 343 if I'm not mistaken. 7 square is 49, and if you multiply another one, 7 9 are 63, 6 7 4 are 28, and yeah, correct, 343. So these are the ones you have to know. So question number 11 says the formula for volume of a sphere, like you see, it's like a basketball or maybe a, and this is a, and there's the radius, this is the radius, and it's given by this formula. If the radius of the baseball is 1 3 4, so when you write 1 1 3, this basically means it is 1 times 3 plus 1 over 3, which is 4 over 3. So you have to know that this is the radius. What is the volume of this? So all you do is the formula is right here, 4 over 3, but you're multiplying pi, and and this 4/3 is written. This is the radius. So it's like 4/3, 4/3, 4/3. Oh, now this will be 64. This will be 27, 81. So 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 64. This is 256. It's going to be 256 upon 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 is 81 pi. Now I think they expect you to put this on the calculator, because if you want to do this without the calculator, there will be a lot of work here. I feel they will allow you to use the calculator directly and get the answer. Let me do uh, from my calculator. 256 divided by 81, you get 0.0083. Sorry, 256 divided by 81. Oh, you get 3.16. And then what is this means? You're multiplying by pi, so 3.14, or directly multiply by pi, you get 9.92. And you have to round it to the nearest inch. So this has to be 0 0. So I have to increase this one by 1, so it becomes 10. And that's how I get. I'm sure they will allow you to use the calculator for this. Otherwise, that will take a long time to do this. If you want to divide 256 by, so if you want to do 256 divided by 81, that will take a long time. Okay, so it'll say, okay, 256. So anyway, they will give you the calculator. Question number 12. If a gumball is randomly chosen from a bag of 6 yellow, okay, these are 6 yellow, 5 green, and 4 red. So there are 4 red here. So what is the probability that a gumball chosen is not resolved? Now what you are doing, you are picking one ball from here. This is the bag, and from here you pick one. So what are the chances that it's not going to be even? Now what is the meaning of probability means? All or probability, it is the ratio of all possible options, all possible outcomes we call. Now all possible outcomes, basically there are altogether, how many balls are there? Like you can see gumballs. There are 6 plus 5 plus 4, which is 15. Total number of 15. That means your denominator is going to be 15 outcomes. When you pick a ball, it can be any of these 15 balls. But the numerator is the one that is favoring whatever the it should not be green. What does that? It should not be green. It can be yellow or it can be red. So all you do is this yellow ones you're combining with these two. So 6 plus 4 will be 10. So that will be see yellow. So here I'm writing yellow. Those number of outcomes that favor the event. This is called event also in probability. Event is it should not be green. That means it can be yellow or red, yellow or red. So there are how many options for yellow and red? You just add this to yellow. We get 10. And this we can write as dividing by th- 2 up 3, sorry, 5. If you divide 5 and this, you get 2 over 3. And that's the answer, 2 over 3. So this question number 13 says the number of participating students who participates in the fall sports are given. You can see tennis, soccer, football, cross country, and football are given. And the athletic director estimates the ratio of the number of sports awards that will be earned to the number of students participating with the fall. So it means the weightage is given for tennis. So what that basically means. So they give you 0.2 weightage. It means this is like 20%. This is like 50%. So this one is 50% of the soccer. This is like 30% awards from cross country. And so all you're supposed to do is there are two metrics here. It means this number are written 25, 30, 50, and 80. And the other metrics, this one is 0.2, 0.5. All you do is multiply, see, and 0.4. So all you do is you multiply this and this. So it is 25 times 0.2 plus the multiply 30 times 0.5 plus then you multiply this and this 50 times 0.3 plus 80 times. So this will give you 5. This will give you 15. And the next one will give you another 15. And the next one will give you, I think, 32. You can check this. If we add up this, this will be 30, 30, 62 plus this one, give you 67. And you can see that answer is right there.